Hi, welcome back. My name is Will, and this is Diamonds Around the World. So, we are working on day 116 of the Mosaic vlog on a blank canvas. And we're going to be working with DMC 167. So, how is everybody doing today? I myself am doing great. So, as of recording this, we are finishing up the 25th of April, so that's going to be the closing of the giveaway, and I will then talk about that in a little bit. Just wanted to drop that in here now. So, let's talk about yesterday quick. Yesterday was, a really slow day for me at work. Nothing major, just slow. And I was kind of more or less surprised at being slow because I live about an hour from State College and they have the blue and white game today. So I was kind of expecting travelers to head up. And we did have some, but not as many as I was expecting. So I was trying to keep busy, find things to do, and I did. It was just one of those really tricky things to find. Like, I would get something finished and then I'd be like, okay, I'm done. What do I do next? And then I'm like, okay, that's done. And then every time I find something, I do it. And it would take like 20 minutes. And then I'm like, okay, that part's done. What do we do next? And then my boss had a conference call he had to be on. So when he was on that, that was about the time we start our lunches. Start putting lunch up in our deli for our customers. So I did that, and that took, let's see, it honestly didn't take me off that long. It took probably 20 minutes max to get stuff situated on our roller grills, like hot dogs and tornadoes, and then our sandwiches for our hot case grab and go. Took probably 15 minutes to get them all situated because we don't make them, and well, how can I? We don't cook the stuff in like an oven. They're already pre-made, wrapped up, so we just nuke them in a microwave. So yeah, that was, and I did that. So by the time he was done with his conference call, I was finishing up in our deli area by making more coffee, getting the lunches situated, and then I was back to being somewhat bored, trying to figure out what to do for at least another half hour before I took my lunch. And then when I got that done, I gave my cashier his lunch. And then after he came back, it was once again finding things to do. So I ended up refolding the clothes And just for your guys' knowledge, I work at a truck stop. That's all I'm going to say. So, but like I was saying, I was refolding clothes that were messed up from tour buses or other people, don't know who. I just like to blame the tour buses because they're the easy people to blame. Yeah, I know that sounds petty, but trust me, my coworkers do it too. But then, what else? Honestly, tell you the truth, that really was all I ended up doing at work. Coworker needed a ride home, so I took him home. It is raining here as we speak, so you might hear the rain in the background, and if you do, I am sorry. Shocking of all, the only diamond painting I did is what you are seeing right now. And it wasn't that I wasn't in a mood to, it's just I got home a little late, so I didn't have time to do any kind of extra diamond painting. Then I took my mom to her job, and then I could have came back and diamond painted while she was at work or recorded videos of unboxings, and that was the plan. But I heated up some leftovers and watched TV. I've been watching the sitcom on Hulu called Mom, just because it was there. Even though if I wanted to, I could pull up Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and all those, and I have at least a total of probably 20 shows going. I should finish them. Finish the shows and get them over and done with. But yeah, and then I picked my mom up last night from work, and then we got home and I watched Jen Roberts. I went into Jen Roberts Live, DP Addiction Adventures or Adventure Addictions or whatever. Watched that. I did watch some of Tim and Carrie's live, well, Tim's live, Leopard Leather Works live on Charting Pens for a little bit. Diamond painting with Brittany. Is it diamond painting with Brittany and Robin? Sparkling Diamonds with Brittany and Robin. They also, Brittany went up live randomly, and I popped in and said hi there. Who else went live? There was another channel that went live. Crafting Enthusiast Autumn. She went live yesterday afternoon while I was at work and while I was driving home. So when I got home, I popped in and caught the end of her live. So yeah, I do watch lives. I do interact with them quite a lot. As of recording this, I have T-Mall Diamond Painting Sparklers muted and watching them on her live from last night. Voila. Yeah, so what else? Diamond painting wise. Like I said, I really didn't diamond paint yesterday, except for this little bit of the mosaic that you're watching me do now. The last 3 releases from Diamond Art Club. I am safe on, so I got lucky and didn't have to purchase nothing from Diamond Art Club this week again. That's lucky for me. They did do a restock, and yesterday too, and I'm safe on that. As of right now, I just want to get stuff paid off because I have 2 things in the shop app. Shocking, well, they will both be paid off this coming up week. And then it's just I have an item in my Sezzle and an item in my PayPal. That actually reminds me. I gotta go to that one website and see what they're doing about their canvases. Don't know. Well, the only reason I thought of that was because I said PayPal. And that's the only way I can run payment to her. But yeah, so done painting yesterday. I don't want to say it was a bust. I'm not worn out. It's just I just didn't feel like doing it, honestly. So yeah, let's see what else. I don't think there's really much else to talk about. So, I know DP Resparklers, they released bundled kits and new releases last night. I think out of all of them, there was only one that I have. So I'm actually going to have to go in and figure out which one it is, because there's 2 from Diamond Art Club with the same name, and I don't want to order the wrong one. So yeah, but that is everything from me today. So while I place this last drill, let's do the sign off. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscription button. Every time you hit the subscription button, if you're new to the channel, and every time you hit the thumbs up, you are helping me with the channel and with the analytics, telling YouTube that I am doing something great, and I am working the channel out to make it grow, if that makes sense. Leave me a comment down below, and that comment would be the answer to, did you purchase anything from Diamond Art Club today? Hit the notification bell to get notified for when I post videos. Vlogs, 3 p.m. every day. First looks, Wednesdays and Fridays, 12 noon. And then normally, when I do them, it would be post reviews, haul videos from any kind of small shop or new to me shop, and then any prizes, giveaways from events that I get will be at 1 p.m. and it's all going to be Eastern Standard Time because I live in Pennsylvania. I did have a small shop haul that came in the mail the other day, but it was my Diamonds with Sparklers, and I was so ecstatic to get it that I just opened them up without even thinking. But other than that, that is everything for me. Like I said, hit the thumbs up, notification button, leave me the comment, and I will see you tomorrow. This is Diamonds Around the World.